Hey guys, it's time to glow up on the inside. Now glow up on the outside is when you go from something like this to something like this, but to glow up on the inside comes from spending time with God daily. We're jumping into Philippians 4 verses 8 and 9. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Keep putting into practice all you've learned and received from me, everything you heard from me and saw me doing. Then the God of peace will be with you. So here Paul's saying that your thoughts and what you fill your mind with actually matters. And he gives us categories here about what to fix your thoughts on, what you should actually be thinking about. Make sure that they're true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, admirable. And in our context, we're constantly filling our mind with information, whether it's through TikTok or Netflix or Instagram or whatever it is. We're filling our mind with those things, and it actually has an effect on us far more than what you might realize. So he's saying here, make sure that whatever you're filling your mind with fits into these categories. Ultimately we know that the only thing that can truly fit into all these categories is God's word, because it is perfect and it is from God. But I'm not saying that we can, just spend 24/7 reading God's word. It's okay to consume other content, but really be careful with it. Make sure that it is kind of still sitting amongst these categories, that it's not opposite to this. And there is actually a heap of good resources out there. There's heaps of podcasts, there's good content on TikTok even. Ben's just started watching this series on the life of Jesus that he's found super beneficial. It's just on YouTube. I can send you the link if you like. But there's a lot of ways that we can fill our minds with things that aren't going to be destructive. And then Paul gets a bit practical. He says, live it out, practice it. We're not going to, it takes a long time to put things in place to be disciplined. You actually need to learn to live this out. Learn to spend time with God every day. Learn to discipline your heart and your mind into what you're watching, what you're consuming. One app that's been so helpful for me is an app called Off Time. I've just downloaded it onto my phone. You can disable whatever apps you want. So I just disable TikTok and Instagram and whatever for a period of time. And the other thing we've done is not put a TV in our lounge room. I'm not saying that all of these things are for you, but practice, put things into place that actually help you live this out. And then he encourages them, the more that you fill your mind with things that are right and true, the more you fill your heart with praise and worship of God who actually deserves our praise, and the more you're able to actually practice what it means to live out for God, the more that you're going to experience the peace of God. Why don't you now just look at the past kind of 24 hours to a week and just write down what you have been spending a lot of your time thinking about or filling your mind with, or what things have you been consuming on social media or Netflix or whatever, and maybe just assess and pray over whether that is helpful or not. And there might be things that you want to put in place here. Read over the passage again, spend time with God. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.